Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have been busy with my beads and tassels again, and while I was in the middle of making more, I remembered that there were several of you before that have asked me if I had a tutorial on how to make my beaded tassel. So I did comment on some of those people that have asked me. I said I will try to remember to do a tutorial next time. So here I am. I am going to share with you guys the way I do it. There are so many other people out there that do make beautiful beaded tassels. So if you type that in the search engine, I'm pretty sure you're going to come up with so many inspirational channels. Now before I show you my beaded tassels that I've been making, and before I do show you how to go about making it, I want to tell you how I started making my beaded tassel. So not long ago, I did get a little order of a Shein order because my younger son, so I've got two kids if you're not aware, if you're new to my channel. I have my first son, Christopher, and I have my second son, Spencer. And Spencer recently, well, it's not recent anymore. It just seems so recent to me, but it's not recent anymore. This is actually the third week of his high school life. So he's 11 and a half, and he started high school here in Australia. And so he needed a phone for security, so I know, I can ring him if I needed to, if I was stuck in traffic and things like that. And I needed to get him a phone case, so we got him a Galaxy type of phone case from Shein, and that came in. And so while we were ordering that, I obviously did some extra order as well, and I've always wanted to make these beaded pen, and the Shein company actually had three for, I think it was like $2.95 or something here in Australia. 3 for $2.95 I think it was. So I ordered 2 packs, so I had 6 pens to work with. Okay, let me be honest, you guys, I really thought this was going to be a really super fast process, but it really wasn't. So because you're choosing different size beads and colors and things like that, you gotta like test them out so many times, and just to complete one pen it took me a while. So am I going to be buying more of these bead pen type of things? Honestly, definitely not, I reckon. I really do love the idea of, designing my own pin top, but I really did, but I really don't want to do it anymore. I think making 6 pen was more than enough. But let me show you what I did. Here is my green one. I really love the different size and textures I've added. And I don't know why I put it back into this plastic thing. Maybe because I knew I was going to gift it in the future. So here's a yellow sunshine one, because I do give out gifts to teachers and things at the end, and people who have birthdays around us and stuff. So here is an orange one, and then here's another yellow sunshine one. Love the colors. Here's a pink one. Pink one will probably end up being, one of them will probably end up being mine, and one of them I might give it away. So that's how I started. I just wanted to do those 6 bead pens. Then I remembered that maybe I want to make some more beaded tassels, but in different shades, because I have previously shared with you guys Valentine colors and the reds and the pinks, but I wanted to explore different colors. So I made some green ones and creamy ones, and I started on like autumn color, brown chocolatey colors and things like that. So this is what I've done so far. I still have to, let me just show you close like that so you guys can see it all together. I still have to use my scissors to cut the bottom and things like that, and trim it and things like so and so. But here's one. I'll just show you the top. I love all of the different beads and sizes I have used. And this one I thought was pretty elegant. I really like the black and green combo. I got to use different beads that were gifted to me that I don't normally use in my beaded dangles. I got to use some different types, and I think they look really good together. Here's another one. And these are really good to, gift to your friends. It's a really wonderful happy mail idea. And also these will be wonderful things to dangle alongside mini albums and journals. And even on your bag if you wanted to. So I got up to this lot here, and I love them so much. So now I am going to show you what I do. So firstly, I gather all of my embroidery yarns and I choose the colors that I want, and then I make these. I started beading some of them so you can all see. See, I've got like some orangey ones and autumn color ones. Got these all ready. Now to get to this point, this is what I'm going to show you, okay? So let me move these to the side. To get to that point, you need some embroidery yarn. Now, you do not have to use embroidery yarn. You can use any type of knitting yarns and things like that, any type of crochet yarns. And the thickness really doesn't matter as well. If you want thicker tassel, you use thicker yarn. More chunkier style. Now, so these ones, I'm just using the embroidery yarn. And what I do is, you have to decide on the length you want the tassel to be. So I have been doing in two sizes, one this way and one this way. So I will show you the longer way. So you undo some, and what I do is, I like the dangly part at the bottom, and I hold it with my thumb, and then I go around 30 times. You can do 30 times, you can do 20 times, you can do 40 times, you can do 50 times. It all depends on how thick you want your tassel to be, or how thin you want your tassel to be. Some people like it really thin style, some people like it chunky. And another tip is that you do not have to use one color. As you can see with this one here, I have chosen two different colors and they look really nice. So if you're doing a pinky one, you can mix it with some vanilla color as well, or you can go complete opposite and do pink and blue together. You don't have to just stick with one color. And did you guys know that I am a queen of getting things tangled? My kids always have to untangle my iPhone head thingy. What do you call it? Headset? I have no idea. The earplug thing. What do you even call that thing? My kids always undo that for me. You see? See what I've done there? Anyway, so this is an example that I'm trying to show you how I do it. So it really doesn't matter. So I am just gonna wind it up a little bit more. And because I started from the bottom, I'm gonna end at the bottom as well, okay? So now I need to grab my scissors. So you cut it, then you just need to grab your wire. I use wire. Now this is a nice and thin wire, and it's really pliable. I live with rheumatoid arthritis, and so I don't like to use really thicker wire. I like this type of wire. It's a really thin one that's really pliable. It bends easily, as you can see. So I leave about that much at the top. I mean, as you keep on practicing, you will get better at this. But this is how I do it, and I find this method to be the most fun way to make the beaded tassel. So I slide it under the top part of my yarn, And then I give it about this much. And then I sort of pinch it together and I pull it off the card. Okay, that's what I do. So now you have this. Then with the wire, I grab the shorter side and then I just twist it. I just twist it once. And I don't cut my wire yet. I just twist it once and then I grab my plier and then I grab the end and then I just like wire wrap it. Like just get it around the wire. Just like wrap it around. And you can even twist this. So you can hold the tassel part with your left hand and hold the plier, just don't move this hand. You can just hold it like this and just twist it as well if you wanted to. Or you can just do the wire wrapping like how you normally would. And you don't have to do the wire wrapping, but it just makes things a bit stronger. And so I am up to this bit here. Okay, then I cut about, so you cut it off and you leave enough space for your beading. Now is the time to go ahead and choose your beads. So I am going to now work along with different color. Let's see, so I've got the pink one started. So I've got a case of this lot. I have another container of this lot here. Now these beads are all from Shein, which I've hauled before, and I did share these ones with you guys. And I got the case from Shein as well, but when it came, it did have a little crack there, but I thought, oh, it doesn't really matter. I wasn't too fussed because it was pretty good price anyway to start off with. So I have this to work with. And I've got some beads already on my desk. So I'm just gonna pick something. I could go with the flower. This is a flower clay bead. So I can put that at the bottom. And let's see if I wanna use something from here. So this one opens up like this. Let's see what else I can get from here. I mean, I've got a bow. I've got this jelly bean one. Could put that on top. I think that looks nice. And then let's see, and because I'm doing pink, I can go with all pink type of bead, like in all different shades of pink, or I can do a mixture. See how that pink daisy has a yellow color and a white color mix? So with this tassel, I could even go with pink, yellow, and white combo. Or I can just stick with the pink, or I can just stick with pink and yellow combo. But now I am going to see what it looks like if I add some other kind from here. Not really sure if I need anything more from this one. So I'll put that to the side and make sure I shut the lid so it doesn't go everywhere. Let's have a look at this one here. Open it up. I've got space to put more beads. That means I'm allowed to buy more beads, I think. Do you think? Okay, so I am going to, let's put it here so you guys can see the beautiful colors. So I might go with something little. I like this matte finish one. That's quite nice. But I'm thinking maybe not that one yet. Maybe I'll go with this one here. I think that's a bit nice. See, I don't like to put two of the similar tones together straight up. I like to make it a little bit more darker, more opaque, and things like that. So I've got that, and you know, I can even mix in a darker color as well if I wanted to. See? It just makes it pop, and that's what I really enjoy about doing beadwork. And you can also mix different sizes, which makes things more fun. And then now I'm gonna probably go back to something. See all of these different shades of pink? I really like that. And now that I've added the darker color in the middle, I might want another kind of darker tone. Now I'm gonna move on to this one here. The fun thing about making the beaded tassels or beaded dangles is that you get to explore your bead collection, and just looking at the colors and shapes, it just makes you smile, and that's what I really love about it. So I've got this one here with the opal look at the top. Now I have to kind of like look at it. Do I really like it? I'm not sure about that one, so I might take that out. Let's see if I should go with maybe a white tone. No, I think I need to go back and add something a bit darker from here. Let's see. Something a bit darker will be good. I have this little bead cap that I made a mistake ordering as well. Where's that one? Maybe I'll go with this one. So I can go with, let me just move it away from the camera so I can like beat it. So I can do that, and then I can finish it off. Okay, so let's move this out of the way, and now I will show you how I complete it. So using this is called the round nose plier apparently. So I put it at the end, and then I move the wire away from me, right? So facing opposite me. Then I move this bottom bit here upwards like this. Then I move the wire back towards me, and I move this to the top. So it was at the bottom, now I'm putting it at the top. Then I bend this bit here to create a 90 degrees. So now I have, can you guys see? 90 degrees. So now I have a 90-degree thing happening. And then I need to switch this to my left hand, and then I grab the plier, and now we're going to wrap it around. So I have to make sure I'm holding it well, because my hand can get a bit weak. Okay, so holding it well, and then you need to put it around like this. It's a little bit harder to do this on camera, trust me, you guys, because it's kind of away from me and I'm doing this. But you guys kind of get the idea, I think. So this is what you do. I like it to be a lot closer to me, but because I'm trying to show it to you guys. So that's like kind of like roughly done, but you guys get the idea. That's how I do it. And trust me, if I put the wire closer to me when I'm doing it, it does end up finishing much nicer than this. But it's a demonstration, so there you go. So let me show you the other ones I've completed. See, they're definitely way nicer than this one that I just did. But hey, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me showing you all of my beaded tassels that I've made. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.